I'm also from Montreal. You're from Rimouski, right? Okay, close enough. Yeah, all right, fine. Same province.
Okay. Actually, New Brunswick is closer.
Oh my gosh, all right, fine. Maude, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for the time. I saw an interview with you recently where you talked about the emotions that you experienced after winning gold in Tokyo. And truth be told, it seemed like there were some mixed emotions, right? Because of how difficult the Olympics were, pandemic, family's not there, hard to train. What do you feel when you think back on that experience in Tokyo?
I won a great title over there. That's in my back pocket. That's a title that will follow me everywhere now. Paris, you said it, will be all about positive stuff. Family will be there, friends will be there. No pandemic, no COVID test, hopefully nothing of a sort.
There are some people who dream of being an Olympic gold medalist, and I've heard them say, like, once you reach the mountaintop, you realize that maybe this wasn't what I was chasing, or it didn't give me the feeling or fulfillment that I thought it would. Did that happen to you as well?
Well, I don't feel like I've ever chased an Olympic gold medal. I just chased the dream of going to the Olympics. But for sure, like, winning it, everyone, especially with the Tokyo edition, I received so many emails and DMs from past Olympians, past Olympic champion who told me, enjoy, have fun, like, congrats, but enjoy the moment. And it was 3 days after I won, I was back home washing my dishes, and I was like, wait, what am I supposed to enjoy?
Right.
I don't feel like I have something to enjoy. So yes, I have that medal thing, but I didn't have like any celebration. So like, yes, the town hall or like the mayor of my town did something and another mayor did something. But personally, I never got to really enjoy becoming an Olympic champion.
Have you talked to any other Olympic champions about their experience, and do they share the same sentiments
It's
as
funny
you?
you said that, because yesterday was the Olympic lab and Steph Labbe was there. So I got to chat with her a few minutes, and that topic came out. So like how we come back home supposed to be so happy and so fulfilled and so like, yeah, so grateful, but then something is missing, like, and it took me a while to put the finger on it, why I was feeling that way, like why I was supposed to be happy but I couldn't be happy. And that was it. Like, it was an Olympic experience, it's an Olympic gold medal, but it was not the Olympics experience I was dreaming about.
Did she share your sentiment? Same thing.
She understood that. Yeah.
Okay.
And it was not her first medal. She won bronze at another Olympic edition, but she felt that too, coming back being a champion, but also like that bad taste of that Olympic edition being so controlled, so individual. Like, you were there, but you were feeling so alone.
And so in the last 2.5 years, have you used those feelings as motivation to, obviously you want to be successful in Paris, but maybe you don't want that to be your great Olympic moment. You want to trump that moment.
Yeah.
And so are you using that as motivation?
Absolutely. So it was one of the main reasons why I decided to do another cycle. So first, the fact that it's 3 years instead of 4 years, that's also a reason. It was definitely one of the most motivating factor to go to Paris, just to get my experience, bring my family there. So there are in the stands while I compete on the biggest stage of the sport.
You mentioned that the original dream was just to be an Olympian. but I read, and correct me if I'm wrong, that when you were a young girl, you actually wanted to be in the circus, right? Like, was it like Cirque du Soleil type of thing that you wanted to do?
So when I was young, I was doing gymnastics.
Gymnastics.
And I wanted, as probably any 5 years old girl, one ever like dreamt to become an Olympian. And pretty fast, I understood that that won't be possible for me because I didn't have that talent or that level.
How far did you go with gymnastics?
Pre-national.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's not so bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
But like not Olympic.
Okay.
But then after that, I did circus.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
What was that like?
So fun.
Okay.
Yeah,
Was
really
it Cirque du
crazy.
Soleil?
It was not Cirque du Soleil.
Okay.
It was École de Cirque in Quebec City.
Wow.
So it's a formation that you go there. It's a 3 years formation, and you learn how to become a circus artist. That was really fun, and I really enjoyed it. But it was also very hard on the body.
Okay.
I was always injured, not enough time to recover, and I had to quit because I couldn't do anything. I had concussion, shin splints for
Wow.
shins, but also forearm. Like dislocated my shoulder. Like everything was falling apart. I was like, maybe I shouldn't do that.
Tougher on your body than gymnastics? Wow. And how about tougher on your body than powerlifting?
CrossFit and weightlifting, yeah.
Really? All
Yeah,
that? Wow. And so how did you, was it CrossFit that was the bridge between that world and what you're doing now?
Yeah.
How did you get into all of this?
So I stopped circus because of injuries, but I was always a very active person, so I couldn't just stop doing anything. So CrossFit was evolving in Quebec at that time, and so I tried it, also thinking maybe I should put a little bit more muscle. I mean, just like maybe that's why I'm falling apart. I have nothing to hold everything together.
Uh-huh.
So I tried that. Turns out that my first session was a max deadlift, and I didn't know what was great or what was really poor, and I ended up lifting almost 300 pounds.
Wow.
Never touched a barbell before, and the coach was like, "We'll stop there today," because it was still going up.
Right.
And he just said, "Stop there here. You'll be pretty sore tomorrow, but you're quite good at it." So I picked up CrossFit and did that for a few years. Did competition in CrossFit too, until a weightlifter coach stopped to give like a seminar. He was there with his younger lifters and saw that I had a potential in strength. He said what I was able to do, and he said you should try it on. Like try one little local comp and you could qualify for provincial championship. Turns out winning that provincial championship and going from provincial to national to university worlds and games.
And then Olympic gold medal.
Yep.
You know, we've talked to a lot of athletes today. I believe you're the first gold medalist that we've talked to. And I'm just wondering what the mindset is going in. Like, you reach the mountaintop, you want to recreate that. There's nowhere you can go above gold medal. So what is the motivation in terms, is it just to have that celebration afterwards? Is that it?
Yeah.
Because there's nothing better that you can do than that. So it's really just that.
It is pretty much just that. Also the fact that I had to change the bodyweight category. So my previous bodyweight category is not on the Olympic program.
Okay.
So I had to change anyway. So with this change, create completely a new competition for me. So it's new competitors. It's a new pre-game, pre-comp routine, pre-comp everything. Everything is different. And now in this category, we're 3 Olympic champions in the same 3 current Olympic champions. So me, who was 64, moved down. The current 59, who was there in Tokyo, and the 55 kilo one moved up in the 59. So we are 3 current Olympic champions in the same category. And in the same category, there are at least 3 of them that won world championship title. So it's a really stacked category, really high level, very strong women. And everything can happen. you can miss one lift and you'll go from first to fourth. So I feel like everyone can win. And I don't feel like I have to fight for my title because it will still be there. I don't lose that title anyway. So I'm not going to the Olympics saying I have to like win golds again. It's just, I'll fight, I'll compete. I'm a competitor, I'll compete, and I'll do my best. And hopefully lift even more than I usually lift, or I used to lift as a 64. And we'll just see how it turns out. And just after that, having my picture with my family and my friends with a medal around my neck or not, no matter the color of it, I don't mind. Just, I want to enjoy being there with my family and just being so thankful for them to be so supportive for all those years.
Well, I hope you win the gold again. I hope you get that celebration and that photo with your family. I wish you nothing but the best. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
See you over there.
Yes.